actually liked my life better when I didn't think anybody was listening to me. Now, like, I think there's like 10 people out there listening to what I'm going to say next. It makes me a little nervous. Getting all like, whoo, what am I going to say? Am I going to keep the people amused? I'm like so conflicted. I'm like, how am I going to piss them off? How am I going to keep them entertained? How am I going to keep them stringing along so I can keep telling my story? I need to relax. 10 people. I can handle it. I can handle it. Welcome to Sunday Morning with Say. I like DJ Freedom. I like him a lot. DJ Freedom, y'all. Bringing me into the show. DJ Freedom. Man, has it been a great week or what? I have developed a whole new slew of enemies, people that hate me, think I'm disgusting, think I'm mentally deranged, think I'm getting divorced. What was the newest one? This was fresh. Oh yeah, that I'm actually a racist in disguise. I actually hate black people. I love collecting all of the conspiracy theories on me. Because I have had many. Shall we recap? Sure we shall. Drug dealer, which, you know, whatever. That's not very exciting. But then that quickly led to the plug. The plug, baby. Do you know what the plug is? For a long time, I was considered the plug of Akron. I was the Ice King. I was the Ice King of Akron. I mean, I'm talking the Walter White Breaking Bad of Akron, Ohio. That's what some people thought I was. They did. They did. When I became a pimp, I became an embezzler. I was trading homeless services for sex. I mean, literally, people just start saying crap. Just saying crap. So today, let's see. Let's go over here. Judy has some good ones in here. I wrote this morning, I find it amusing how much people can viscerally hate me for standing up for other people. Often it's by people I've also stood up for. And then Judy here writes, I don't agree. I don't dislike you for standing up for the poor folks, the black folks, gays, the et ceteras. The et ceteras. Long live the et ceteras. I am amazed, Judy says, at the ugly side of you that has emerged in the last several years. Like she knew me before that? I mean, does Judy know me? I've only been doing this for several years. I have had an ugly side my entire life. I am filled with hate and anger. Judy doesn't know me. Has emerged? Did she think I was like some sort of like Snow White happy person and I suddenly got angry? No, I've been angry this whole time. I've been angry my entire life. Okay, Judy. So there, you're wrong on that. Oh, geez, she's writing back. Hold on. That's what sickens me, says Judy. I can't help but wonder if you had, here it comes, a mental breakdown. She's adding new conspiracy theories, a whole bunch of them all at once. A mental breakdown, severe financial conditions, lost your wife, some severe trauma. Maybe, and most likely, I never met the true you. The ones that could help you are pushed away by your violence and vulgarity. Yes, some will push back like me, I guess, but others will just walk away from you and your causes. Okay, Judy. Look. I have been an angry person since 7. I've been angry my entire life. I mean, you want to give me the before 7? Fine, sure. I was happy for a few years when I became conscious and, you know, but then after 7, forget it. Forget it. So, is this thing on? Sometimes I have to go and be like, I don't even know. Hold on. Just hold on. Hold on. Am I on? Is this thing live? Hold on. Just waiting 1 second. I don't even know if it is live. I don't know. Is it live? Is it live? Are you guys there? Because so help me, I'm not going to, I can't be, oh yeah, it's live. It's live. Yeah, it's fine. Okay, fine. Oh, you're there. Hi, everybody. Nobody said good morning to me, and I didn't know if you were there. Usually people say good morning. Like, good morning to you. I've always been angry. If you think good, Tracy. Excellent. Great news. Hi, Tracy and Catherine. It's nice to see you. Hello, Sheila. Hello. Look, I can't control who I am. I'm angry. Excellent, Catherine. I'm sorry. I'm sorry I'm angry. I wish I wasn't angry. I am on 40 milligrams of citalopram because I am angry. This is me on 40 milligrams of antidepressants, okay? Can you imagine? Can you imagine what it's like with me not on antidepressants? Holy crap. This is happy me, okay? Okay? So, okay, let's see what else. Let's see. I think she wrote back. Hold on. Let's see. I think she's having wait. Yes, I want to leave the page. Let's see here. Let's see. I think Judy's, yes, see, she wrote back. Let's see what she said. Okay. So Judy then says, Amanda Lee, I never said Sage had to do anything. Telling me he had to do something would be like talking to a rock. A rock! How dare you? He kind of asked why, and I kind of responded with my truth, that I'm a rock. Not everyone has delicate sensibilities. There are times when I give as good as I get. Yeah, you're doing pretty good, Judy. Doing good. However, turning off folks before they have a good idea what's being discussed is not beneficial to all causes. It appears to me as if he, why is it he in quotes? What does that even mean, he in quotes? Does anybody know what that means? Is that a new thing I'm not hip to? Is attempting to lure in the marginalized and lead them into destructive behavior. Yes, I'm luring. She is just, I gotta get out a list of all the things Judy now has like added to my conspiracy. She's got a million of them. Okay, here we go. And at the same time, push away those who want to and can help. He is divisive. He skips from issue to issue. It boggles my mind how one person can appear to have concern for some and hate others so much. He is no better than the folks he curses every day. At times, he rants and raves like he's on something and makes some folks wonder if he's not a member of the male grievance culture. Jesus, there's a male grievance culture? Holy crap! Is that a thing? Is that a Facebook page? My sensibilities have never been too delicate. I grew up where vocal delicates did not last too long. I don't ask for verbal sanitation. I just prefer civilized. Yeah. Okay. And then Mark likes to say, didn't your mama teach you hate is a very, very strong word and reading people's minds normally can get you in trouble? Yeah, that's what my mom taught me. Reading people's minds get you in trouble, Sage. You can't stop it. Stop reading people's minds, Sage. I'm starting to think you would have it no other way. Then what? Reading people's minds? I would love to read people's minds. Yeah, so, okay, look. You know what amuses me? All I am doing is yelling, okay? All I'm doing is yelling and people are pissed off. I'm not spray painting buildings. I'm not putting up stickers. I'm not even marching down the street anymore because it's too hot. I'm too lazy for all those things. I'm too lazy. I just stand up here yelling and people are upset. Can you imagine what they would do if I like took a sign outside or something? They would melt because I would say something insulting. Jeez, oh Pete. You can't even, like, moderates, when I say moderates, I mean liberals. Liberals, I'm talking about Democrats. Actually, Democrats are probably the better word. I'm talking about take a Xanax. Is that better? Should I do that? All right, if you say so. I don't want it. I feel healthy. I feel good. This is me happy. This is as happy as I get. Angry and pissed off. This is it. This is the top for me. That's all it is. Judy must have like seen a sage in a storybook. Because I'm telling you, I have been this way since I was 7 years old. Just pissed off and angry. Okay? I have not changed. I mean, I don't drink anymore, so but that's why I'm on the antidepressants. I gotta switch drugs. So, look. Is it better, Jamie? Okay. All right. Can I get that from my primary care? Because I'm not going to another doctor. I'm too lazy for that, too. I go to one guy. If he can hook me up, fine. Otherwise, I'm just going to sit around and watch Netflix and then piss off Judy. Pissing off Judy seems to be... Robin Everly! What is up, my brother? My brother from another mother. Look. I tried to get along. The city wanted me to do okay, here, look. Let me tell you how it goes really quick. I go to the city. I go to the zoning guy and I go to the planning guy, okay? Thank you, Aaron. And I say, hey, I want to build a tiny house village for homeless people on my land. And do you know what they said to me? PCP. Is that what I need? Holy crap. I don't know about a lot of these street drugs, but I've heard on the cops that PCP like just makes you crazy. I don't think I can do street drugs right now. I'm just going with whatever Dr. Amanabu gives me. I'll go over to Dr. Amanabu. He upped me from 20 milligrams to 40 milligrams. I think when he watched this freaking show, he's like, oh my God, I got to help my friend Sage. You ain't alone. I yell constantly. Why? Because I'm feeling not heard. Thank you, Tracy. By speaking, I just try to get my point across without being heard. I take meds too. Without them, I'd probably be dead. Thank you. That's all I'm saying. Judy's pissed off at me for yelling when in reality, I'm without the drug. This is me healthy. This is me being healthy in society. She's telling me I'm deranged or I have wife problems. I got the PPE money. This recession was great to me. The last recession, PCP, primary care. Oh. I thought you wanted me to try some PCP, some of that old 1970s stuff. Oh. Look, I hang around too many homeless people, okay? Look, thank you, May. PCP in my world does not mean what it means in your world. Oh, that's funny stuff. Woo, that's good. That's good, Jamie. Okay, I went to the city, talked to the zoning guy and the planning guy, and I said, hey, I would like to put up a tiny house village on my property. And you know what they said to me? They said, without me giving any plans, without giving any details, they said to me, we won't approve that. We won't approve that. I'll call you, Jamie. I'll call you. I know a guy who cooks some stuff in the woods that he swears is PCP, but I don't think it is. All I know is it makes him go totally batshit crazy. Whatever he's making, don't do it. He goes insane. Okay. That was my first meeting. I said, I want to create a tiny house village for homeless people, and their first response is, we will not support that. So but they're like, you can go through the process. And what you do is you then go through the process of filling out this paperwork for a conditional use permit. And then I know a guy. I know a lot of guys. I know a lot of people. I was talking to a guy this week that says he can get peyote, like real peyote. Is that true? I don't always believe him. Is that still a thing you can get these days? For the record, I'm not doing any street drugs right now, not doing any hallucinogens. I'm not doing any marijuana. I haven't had a sip of alcohol in, I think, 17 years now. So, just so you know. But that's not to say down the road I'm not going to get into some hallucinogens, but not right now in my life. I don't need that in my list of to-dos. I want to go to Peru for some ayahuasca. Robin says it's true. The peyote's out there on the street. Do you trust it, Robin? Do you trust it? Or are they lacing that crap too with frickin' fentanyl? They lacing the peyote with fentanyl, Robin? I gotta know. I wouldn't put it past them. Drug dealers suck these days. They suck. There's no dignity and respect in the drug dealing culture anymore. They're just trying to get you hooked on the fentanyl. It's ridiculous. Can't even get marijuana. You just gotta grow your own. You don't buy street drugs, kids. Don't do it. Unless you want to die of an overdose. Yeah. Right, Robin. So that's how my first meeting started. And so then I put in the paperwork for a tiny house village, even though they said they were going to deny it. And a city council person said, look, Sage, that ain't going to go. I wouldn't trust it. Grow it yourself, says Amy Allen. Yep. I would love for Akron to become the first city in Ohio to approve whatever you would call that, like grow your own, like a few plants in your house. We need more marijuana in Akron. I'm just going to say it. We need alternatives to this bullcrap meth that's coming out of Mexico for too cheap. We need free marijuana. Okay? That's what we need. Yeah, I can't really either. I don't like marijuana, actually. I'm going to really try it when my kid leaves and I can really, really work on it. Peyote's fine. Yeah, the spirit guy. Exactly. But I'm not sure. You've been clean for... Wow, Robin. Proud of you, bro. Okay, good. Yeah, Narcan. Get your Narcan, everybody. Get your Narcan. It is the Lazarus drug. It raises you from the dead. I've seen it in person. I'm telling you, if Jesus himself had come by and I didn't know about Narcan and he did some voodoo magic and that person that I saw dead on the ground in the dirt rose from the dead and I didn't know he put Narcan in that guy's mouth, I would follow Jesus to the ends of the earth because I'd be like, that guy just rose from the fucking dead. Jesus saved him. I like what? I like neat neighborhoods and good zoning. I also know we can go on higher ground and provide systems to help people. I was a psychiatric nurse for years. Many homeless people need help. Thank you, Sage. I love you, May. I am going to say this. I do not like zoning. I believe zoning is racist. Every word out of my mouth. It's racist. Zoning was, here, I'm going to put it out. You guys can debate. Zoning, get the medical marijuana card. 7 years off of dope. Jeez, Jamie. Congratulations. Woo! That's amazing, Jamie. Good job. That's so amazing. I believe zoning laws were created to segregate black people. What do you think? That's what I think. Okay. So, anyways, put in the paperwork. And, I was putting the paperwork, and then a city council person who I really love, Ohio Medical, can you get weed from a doctor? Yeah, that's pretty good. And those edibles, I understand, right? Like, which are pretty awesome. I've never tried an edible. I've been really seriously straight edge. I don't even drink coffee. I haven't had a cup of coffee in 17 years. No cigarettes, no coffee, no alcohol. Most of our laws are racist. Yeah, right? That's where we're heading, May. So, anyways, this city council person that I really respect said, Sage, that is going to just bomb. Just back away from it. Back away. Do not, because she said, if you put that, request for variance or whatever they call it, Joyce, hi, how are you? It's so good to see you. They will just shut you down instantly. It'll give them a way to say you can't have what you have and shut you down. She's like, just do not put in the paperwork, okay? So I did not put in the paperwork, and I went. Our village went for 2 years. January of 2017 to January 2019, we had a tent village in Akron, Ohio, for 2 years. But eventually they sent me a piece of paperwork and they said, you are running an illegal campground, which is a bald-faced lie. I am not running a campground because a campground requires that you pay to stay there. The minute, if you do not charge money, you do not run a campground in Ohio, okay? But they have all the lawyers and they have all the power, and that's what they say to everybody now. Buy a pack of weed here just like a pack of cigs. Damn, a pack. They're selling by the pack. Huh, Robin? Damn, all right. That's what I'm talking about. So I eventually had to file the paperwork, and of course, I changed the paperwork from a tiny house village to a tent village, and of course they denied it. And they said some of the worst shit I've ever heard in my life. They were terrible people. They're disgusting, terrible, disgusting, brutal, terrible, huge, terrible people. They say I live one block up Newton Street I didn't even know it existed. Yeah, right, Amy? That's what a lot of people said. It was hidden behind my building. Right, Amy, it's behind my building. It was on my land paid by private citizens. It was hidden from the street. You couldn't see it anywhere. I got sued by a guy that lived next to me. We bought his house. We bought him out. And there's no neighbors. There's just an apartment building run by the Catholics, who ultimately were the people that shut me down. The Catholics, I blame probably most of all now. The Catholics shut me down. Fuck the Catholics. Catholics are great. They love the poor until the poor get too close to them, and then fuck the poor, says the Catholics. Because they were the ones that pushed hardest to close me, and they live, like, there is a cement wall that is, 10 feet tall, and then above that, from my property, and then above that, probably another 10-foot cyclone fence. You could not get to my tent village from their property, but they didn't like looking at it. They didn't like having, and these are low-income senior citizens. Low-income senior citizens. One of the people, in fact, that hated us the most there was a former drug-using homeless woman. She hated us. So, you'll excuse me if I get a little pissed off. A, I'm naturally angry. B, the system can go fuck itself. Fuck the system. If ever there is a thing, if you would want to know where I'm going to head on something, it's fuck the system. Fuck all institutions. Every institution on a long enough timeline just becomes corrupt. Every one of them. Okay? Every one of them. Didn't like the reminder where she came from. Yes, I know, Amy. I know. It's right. It's like smokers that quit smoking. They hate smokers. I totally get it. And it's actually a very interesting psychology and sociology. I keep saying that. I don't know why sociologists and psychologists and anthropologists were not at our village. It was amazing. Fuck the system. Yes. Every institution will become corrupt on a long enough timeline. Every one of them. We must tear them all down and rebuild them. I am not an anarchist. Clarabelle, you want to come up and say hi? Okay, hold on. Clarabelle wants to say hello, everybody. This is Clarabelle. That's just my doggy Clarabelle. She gives me lots of cuddles because she knows I need them. She is the cuddliest dog. She is so sweet. So, let me tell you, every institution, I'm talking, let's just pick the Haven Arrest, okay? Now, let me preface this by saying, look, Haven Arrest does not get government money. They're a private institution, and they can do whatever they want. But they started out as an organization based on the ideals of God to help the poor, okay? All right? Now, it's been so corrupted that if you want services from them, you must pray. You must pray for food. You must pray for clothes. And most importantly, every night for an hour, you must pray to go to bed. They're corrupt. They became corrupt. They need to be torn down and rebuilt. Okay? Fuck the Haven. Yes, of course. We need to say all that more and more. Fuck all these people. We need them to reform. Okay? I am not an anarchist. I do not believe in anarchy. I believe in the future. I am a futurist. I believe tearing down the old and rebuilding to new. Do you know what we're putting, if it ever gets done, on the middle of Main Street? We're putting, I think, a bronze sculpture of a rubber tire worker. Services 23 times a day, fuck the Haven. Yes! Exactly, Jamie. I mean, literally, we should go take a sign out in front of the Haven and say, fuck the Haven. Now, the contradiction is, Haven is discussed. Yes, we need to say all these things. But the contradiction is, at the same time, thank God for the Haven. Okay? This is what I'm trying to teach. We must hold two opposite truths in our head at the same time. Okay? We need the Haven of Rest. It is the only men's shelter in Akron, Ohio. Without the Haven of Rest, on private money, doing the work that the city should be doing, men would have nowhere to go. Nowhere. It is the only men's shelter in Akron. So fuck the Haven and thank God for the Haven. This is the spiritual part of the Sage Sunday Morning with Sage. Holding two diametrically opposed truths in your head at the same time. It's like, fuck the police, thank God for the police. Do you see what I'm saying? All of these institutions, or not all, but many institutions are at the core, one of a kind. Let's go. I'll get the markers. Yeah, wouldn't that be amazing? The Haven makes it so hard to stay. Yeah, I would love to go stand in front of the Haven with signs that say, fuck the Haven. I would love it. I would love it. I would love it. Now, let's go back to Judy. Judy would be very sad and disappointed in me for saying, fuck the Haven. Sage, I didn't know you were so vulgar and violent. She used the word violent. This is my Sunday service. Good, Jamie. I'm so pleased. This is the new kind of church that's insane and loud and maybe every once in a while makes you be like, oh my God, I can't believe I heard that. That's the kind of church I want to run. And it has cute puppies. See? That's my Clarabelle making me feel happy. So, the fucking Haven clothing place wouldn't allow me to get men's clothes for myself. Why? Because I'm a fucking female. Yeah, I believe that. I told the women that I didn't even know my size in women's clothing. Yeah, see there, Tracy? Fuck that shit. Okay. I can't go today, Jamie. I can't go today. I'm cooking ribs. See, this is the thing. This is the fundamental problem. Judy is inherently wrong. I am too lazy. I will go. I will fucking do it. But I bought 3 racks of ribs. I gotta cook them today. I'm sorry. I cannot protest today. I have ribs to cook. So I don't agree with fuck the police. I agree with fuck. Okay, Jamie. Okay, good. Yes. Now, let's talk about that. Here's the thing. I'm not anti-police. I'm what Jamie says, okay? I am fuck bad police. Yeah. Bring the ribs. Oh, that would be good. They're going to take 5 hours, though. Literally, I'm smoking. I might have a smoker. Oh, white privilege. Oh, my God. It's so good. Oh, so good, so good. Anyways. The reason I say... Judy is the Karen, yes. The reason I say fuck the police is because I'm a marketer and it's catchy. Okay, it's just good branding. Fuck the police is better than fuck the bad police from a marketing point of view. See, fuck the bad police makes people have to be like, well, I wonder who those are. How are we going to find? No, not good enough. Just fuck the police. Fuck the police. That's good branding. Okay? I'm telling you. That's why we have to say fuck the Haven, fuck the police. It's not because I hate the Haven. It's not because I hate the police. It's because they need to step up. I am so, yes. Oh, that would be God. When I actually came to Ohio, I didn't have nothing, just my bare essential, a few pieces of clothing. I say that to you. Thank you, Destiny in the house. What is up, Destiny? It is great to see you. I love Destiny. She is so awesome. Destiny is doing great, by the way. Lived in our tent village. Doing wonderful, wonderful. So proud of Destiny. I'm so proud of all of you. So great. You are so sheddy. You are the most sheddy dog. Can we get her in the frame? Can we get her in the frame? I don't know. Kind of. Okay. We need them to change. I'm glad you explained that because I started to hate you for a minute. Not gonna lie, I'm glad you explained that. Yeah, see? Of course. Now, a lot of people are hating me, okay? But some people are like, so here's the thing. A lot of us become connected to our particular institutions. So if I say fuck the Pope, somebody's going to be mad at me, right? Somebody's going to be mad if I say fuck the Catholic Church, fuck the Pope. They're melting right now. They're dying. They just had a heart attack, okay? They just had a heart attack. Now, the reason I say fuck the Pope is because this guy says all the right words, but we're still screwing children and letting priests get off the hook. I have a friend who is spending life in prison because he had a consensual relationship wrongly with a 14-year-old girl. Okay, wrongly. He was wrong to do it. He's spending life in prison for it. That's what the priest should do. That's what the priest should do. They should go directly to jail for life or whatever. Whatever's just. I don't even care. I don't care. They should go to jail. But you know what? They're not going to jail. They're not going to jail. Okay? I am a marketer. I am not giving you my entire thesis in a 3-word phrase. Now, let's talk about something else. So, a lot of people, or some people say, well, Sage, I wish you weren't so negative all the time. I want nice things. I want you to say nice things. Okay, let's just go through my feed here, okay? All right, so let's go. Okay, here is some stats about COVID, okay? Stats, just stats. One person thumbs up. Here is, I find it amusing how people can hate me. 26, just this morning, 26 reactions, 13 comments, okay? That's this. Then, let's see. So then I got fuck Officer Cody Villain from Canton Police. You better not ever come so much as a mall cop ever again. 67 comments, okay? 67 comments. I'm going to make a point here. White people stand up for your black brothers. 35 reactions, 4 comments. Here is wear your fucking masks. 57 of these. Okay, what I'm going to do is I'm going to get down to when I take quotes out of a book, okay? Look, let me get you when I try to be rational. Okay, here. Here, 9/17 yesterday, okay? This is a quote from White Fragility. I am often asked if I think the younger generation is less racist. No, I don't. In some ways, racism adaptations over time are more sinister than concrete rules such as Jim Crow. The adaptations produce the same outcome. People of color are blocked from moving forward, but have been put in place by dominant white society that won't or can't admit to its belief. The intransigence results in another pillar of white fragility, the refusal to grow. And I got 4 thumbs up and 1 comment. Mary thankfully said powerful book. Let's go down to another one where I don't say something inflammatory. Hold on. Let's go down to another one. Hold on. Here we go. Whites are operating under the false assumption that we can't simultaneously be good people and participate in racism. No one like that. No one. 41% of white millennials believe the government pays too much attention to minorities, and 48% believe that discrimination against whites is as big a problem as discrimination against black people. I got two reactions. Okay? Do you see where this is headed? Do you see where this is headed? When I try to be intellectual and thoughtful, nobody gives a fuck. Nobody engages. Don't you love how people take other people's words and twist them? Yes. So, look. When I send out thoughtful, non-emotional thoughts about racism, nobody cares. But when I say shit like, do you remember when people called Rolling Acres Mall strolling afros? And holy shit, did I cause a frenzy. Is it up here? Let me see. That's like one of my best ones. Okay? Oh yeah. Oh wait. There were 2. Okay, here, look at this. This one. Do you know why many of my white friends and family believe Jogger Lake closed? Because too many black people started going. 120 comments and 70 engagements, okay? With Violet leading the chart with, "You're a racist fuck." But look, this one is even better.
The yard's ready for you.
Ooh, the yard is ready.
Okay, I'll go.
It is so great to have a 15-year-old. He knows how to use the lawnmower. Unbelievable. Unbelievable. It's the greatest thing ever. All that food and love has finally paid off. This was my best one. This is my best one. If you lived within a 20-mile radius of Akron, you knew everyone called Rolling Acres Mall Rolling Afros. It is now closed. Now, that was not true. We called it Strolling Afros. I forgot. 238 comments and 52 things. People hate me for this. Black people hate me for this. White people hate me for this. Everybody's like, people are like, everybody hates Sage. So, but you know what? I get people talking, okay? I am an activist. I do not like sending thousands of pounds of food to homeless people that are starving because it is depressing and endless. I want change. I know I got black friends. I know. Thank you, Destiny. Yeah, the whole thread about the mall was nuts. Couldn't even comment because the ignorant people displayed. Yeah, we couldn't even talk about it. But you know what? We did talk about it. And that is what is important. Now, what you have to understand is my anger is just skin deep. Yes, it's real, and yes, it is very important to me, my anger. It's like all I have. But it is underneath, it is covering a deep, deep belief and optimism that we will succeed. I fight because I believe we are making progress. I say these things to get people in the game to talk. The beauty of Facebook is people will say they feel comfortable to say whatever they want to say. Okay? And that's incredibly important. It is incredibly important for people to say whatever is truly in their heart and mind. It's critical. Because then we can understand each other. In fact, I'm loving Facebook more than doing this in person because if you've ever been in, I don't know if you've ever gone to like a discussion on race or any oppressed people, it gets very polite and very quiet. Well, you see, I mean, I'm not a racist, but I can understand how an African American might see that there are issues in America that, black on black crime. Yeah, the black on black crime. Anybody? That's it. That's all it is. And so, Black Hammer City. No. What is that? Right, Amy. Thank you, Amy. The real truth is help should simply be that help, regardless of political views, religious view. Nothing should be pushed upon or forced upon you. I understand you weren't supposed to judge others for any reason. However, to simply help without strings attached doesn't generate revenue. It's always about money. Yes, right. I don't think Sage thank you, Amy. We don't hate you. I know you don't, Joyce. I love you too. You're sweet. I don't think most people hate me. But what I'm saying, Sage, is not. Thank you, Destiny. You can be very racist and have lots of black friends. Yes, aka Justin Timberlake. Oh no, Aaron. Saying I'm racist means you're racist. That's what most people are saying. Your post is it's silly. Okay. All right. Destiny. Sage don't judge people. He's great. Thank you, Destiny. So many people don't want to be called racist but love the privilege. What I am saying is we would all do better if we would start from a place of, hi, my name is Sage and I am a racist. Okay? I am a racist. Now, let me jump back a little. I was an English major. Do you know what a dialect is? I don't know if they call it anymore, but do you remember there was a whole kerfuffle about eubonics? Creole is a dialect. It's what people in Louisiana sometimes refer to. A dialect. We have many dialects, and they are rule-based languages. And sometimes they are more rule-based language than the language that we currently use. Okay, I think you should focus on building up alternatives like Eco Village. Yeah, I would love that. I would love that, Danielle. I would love that. The difference between a dialect and a grammar is that a grammar is supported by an army. That's the only difference. America puts our language in front of us and says, this is English, not Creole, not Ebonics, not anything else. Our grammar is our grammar, and it is supported by an army, okay, by guns, literally guns and nuclear weapons, okay? That is the difference between a grammar and a dialect, okay? Our racism is supported by an army, the white racism, okay? It is supported by guns and nuclear weapons, okay? It is real. Do you know how many African Americans are in America? 13%, roughly. Do you know how many doctors in America are African American? 5%. Why? Because African Americans are too stupid to be doctors? Is that what you want to say? Is that what it is? They don't value education enough? Did that come into anybody's mind when I said that? And it's okay that it did, because you need to accept the beliefs that are in you. But that's not why they're not doctors. They're not doctors because the system keeps them from being doctors. The entire system is around letting white people and Asian people be doctors. Do you know why? Because white people and Asian people run all the doctor schools and all the hospitals and everything. I know a guy who is trying to get his dental practice into a family member's hands. Okay? He's, I think, thinking about retiring, and he will pay for somebody to go to dental school in his family to take over the dental practice. It's not about racism. It's the fact that he is a white guy who has a white family who is heavily encouraging his white family to become dentists. It begets itself. Do you see? It's systemic. It's systemic. Black people aren't doctors, not because they can't be doctors, but because the system does not allow them to be doctors. And of course there's black doctors. 5% of doctors are black, but not 13%. Not 13%. Okay. Lisa said, I did have a sweet older black woman PM me yesterday about your post. She was upset by them to understand my heart. Of course. Of course. Look, I am here to make people angry and hurt. I am an activist. I am not here to coddle you. I am not here to make you feel better. I am here to tear down the motherfucking system so we can fucking rebuild the motherfucking system. Do you understand? It brings me no joy to bring food to starving people, but I do it because they need it. It depresses me now. I hate it. I hate giving homeless people fucking tents that they can't put anywhere. I hate it. But I do it because it is a critical need. Because the system fucks homeless people, just like the system fucks black people, fucks gay people, fucks women, fucks all people that aren't middle-aged, middle-class white men. It fucks fishermen. It fucks oil workers. It fucks coal miners. It fucks restaurant workers. And yeah, you're getting tired of me saying the word fuck, but fuck that. You need to hear that shit. I am an activist. I am here to change the motherfucking system because I hate giving food and tents to people that just propagate the motherfucking system. I am not changing the system. I am just making it stronger. By giving food and clothes and tents to homeless people, the only thing, the only thing I'm doing is strengthening the system of homelessness in America. But I have no choice. What am I going to do? What am I going to do? Not do it? Not fucking do it? No, they're goddamn human beings. Chickens have more rights in Akron, Ohio than homeless people. You should go look at it. You should go see all the requirements that a chicken house has. Do you know what I would kill for a chicken house for a homeless person? I would kill for it. Can't have it. Not humane. Not humane. I don't care if I piss you off. I don't care if I make you sad. In fact, I'm glad I am making you sad and pissed off. You fuckers just keep looking at my shit. You know where the block button is, but you won't. You can't. Because I'm amazing, and who knows what Sage is going to say next. You can't turn it off, which is awesome. You can't stop looking at me. Because I shock you and appall you and anger you and make you sad and make you hate me. Good. Because I am an activist. That is my job. To make you upset. So fuck off. This is what activism looks like, y'all. This is what Jesus looks like. This is it. You think you know what Jesus is, that whitewashed pansy-ass hippie bullshit walking around in slippers? Fuck that. That was not Jesus. That's you painting stupid ass pictures of something you wish was Jesus. Jesus was a motherfucking gangster. Fuck. You think he didn't swear? You think he didn't swear? You think he wasn't hanging out with the hardest core people at the bottom of the barrel and he didn't talk and act like them? What kind of nut job you think it is? Are you crazy? It's because you don't want to believe in Jesus. You want to believe in your Jesus, your precious whitewashed, super lily white bullshit Jesus. You make them think and it scares them. They stay because they know you're right. Thank you, Aaron. Yes, I'm like the Howard Stern of activism. There was in the movie, it was great. I think maybe you've heard me say this. The people that support Howard Stern stay for 20 minutes because they want to hear what he says next. People that don't stay for Howard Stern stay for 40 minutes. Why? To hear what he'll say next. You can't turn it off. You can't do it. You can't do it. A guy wrote me on Messenger yesterday hating me so much. I'm like, dude, just block me. He's like, no. I had to block him. Not because I was upset with him. I was literally worried about his mental health. I was literally worried for him. Okay, we could use your help organizing in Kent. What do you want to organize? I like organizing. I like doing shit. So, look. Are we all clear on who I am? I'm an activist. I'm here to make you uncomfortable. That's it. He was a homeless man, in my opinion. Yeah, of course he was homeless. Yeah, he probably doing drugs and drinking. For sure he was drinking. He fucking turned all the water into wine. Probably homosexual. Who gives a fuck? In fact, it's important for you to think of, it would be better if you thought of Jesus as a homeless trans teen. If you, I put a picture of a homeless trans teen up yesterday. Let me see if I can find it. Hold on. I really wish this would be the picture of Jesus right here. This right here. This person. I wish you would think Jesus was. This one right here. I mean, either one's fine, but I like the one in the middle especially. I believe we should change all of our pictures of Jesus to that person right there. And we should refer to Jesus as them and they. Stop calling Jesus a man. Jesus is a homeless trans teen. This will help you understand who Jesus really was. Okay? Sick of you people whitewashing the greatest activist in the history of humanity. Sick of it. Sick of it. Thank you, Aaron. Look, and here's the thing. The reason I do this is because I'm so excited. Okay, let me tell you something. I help businesses. I have started many businesses. I have worked with many businesses, and this is how starting a business goes every time. Okay, this is how it goes every single time. A person starts a business. They're making baked goods. They wrote a book. They have a self-help thing. They're doing personal business coaching, whatever. Okay? They go on Facebook and they're like, I started a business. Yeah, I would like to force them to make tiny homes legal. You are not kidding, Taryn. Whew. I mean, why can't we just take care of the people right now in the way we can take care of them, as opposed to being like, they all need housing. At what? At $850 a month? Do you know what a person makes on Social Security? $750 a month. Okay? Those are the people on Social Security and disability making $750 a month. How the hell are they going to afford an $850 apartment, which is the average price of an apartment in Akron? What is it, $1,100 in Cleveland? I think it's $1,100 for an average apartment in Cleveland. They make $750 a month. It doesn't work. But the fucking liberals, the Democrats, of who I am one, I like to really bash them because they're my people. They're like, the government needs to subsidize housing. The government needs to subsidize housing. Bullshit. You live in capitalist America. You got to live by the, live by the sword, die by the sword. You got to make it feasible. And the way you do it is you make tiny home villages where there are centralized kitchens, centralized bathrooms, centralized community centers, and $300 a month. $300 a month, maybe even less. So that a person on $750 can afford to live someplace respectable. No, Sage, that's inhumane. That's inhumane. Everybody has to have a kitchen, has to have a bathroom, they have to have indoor plumbing. Do you know how long humans in America have had indoor plumbing? 50% of people did not have indoor plumbing in the 1950s. 50%. 50%. Buy a mobile, yep. That's a very good thinking, because I love the mobile trailer park because I play in the rules. They can't screw me over. That's possible. He was a picture of all us, whatever color. Yes, Tracy. Yes. Could we start calling Jesus they? Anybody want to start that? Let's not call him he. Let's call him they. Could we at least call Rocky, my dear, smart, brilliant wife said, could we at least start calling God they? Because I guess that's my dream too, Taryn. I mean, oh my gosh. Jesus technically was a dude. You don't know his sexuality. You talked to Jesus? No. Did you talk to him about his preference, his gender preference? You don't know. He hung out with 12 dudes. I think he was like totally gay. Who cares? Good God. Anyways. Now I'm thinking about gay Jesus. We should actually, that didn't have indoor plumbing. Yeah, so there you go. That's it. So it's crazy to be like, it's inhumane for people to not have indoor plumbing in their own apartment. Fuck that. I go camping all the time. And you know what? There is a community kitchen and there is a community bathroom, and my goal is to make that my permanent lifestyle. I want to live like that. It's ridiculous. And you know why? I'm going to tell you why. Because the liberals don't like homeless people. They don't like them. They give them the creeps. Liberals don't like black people either. They just get their vote. You have a, what? Aaron Radcliffe has a trailer park, honey. Okay, legit, would like to talk to you more about that, Aaron. Wow. Okay, wow. God delivers, they deliver. Let's call God they. I think we should call Jesus they because we don't know what his pronoun was. We don't know. He might have gone by they. I think they would prefer that. We're going to start referring to God and Jesus as they and them. Okay? Get used to it. Okay, that's hot, Aaron. That is exciting. Okay. So, look. The reason I am so fired up. Oh, yeah, I was going to tell you this whole story about when you start a business. Okay, you start a business, you put up your website, you put it on Facebook, and all your friends and family come out and they're like, oh my gosh, it's so amazing. Oh, can I have a cookie? Can I have a muffin? Oh, I'll order a cake. And that happens for like the first week. And then it gets quiet. It gets super quiet, and you are alone in your bakery, and you're like, oh my gosh, I can't afford the rent, I can't afford all the ingredients, I can't afford this stupid employee that doesn't even know how to bake a cake, oh my gosh! And that's when the real work starts. When your friends and family invariably abandon you, which they always do. Okay. Oh, our management sucks. Okay. I'll manage it. I'm deadly serious. Oh my gosh. Okay. Oh my goodness, Aaron. Okay. So then that's when the real start happens. That's when the real work begins. And that's what you call marketing. And the way I see marketing is a big boulder. Okay. And it takes an incredible determination and perseverance and hard work to get that boulder rolling. That's what marketing is. That's buying advertisement. That's like blogging. That's posting on Facebook. And you do it and you do it and you do it and you do it. And you're like, it's not working. It's not working. And I'm like, it's working. Just trust me. It's working. And they're like, no, it's not working, Sage. I'm going to fire your ass. You're too fucking expensive and you're a dumbass. I'm tired of you yelling at me. I'm like, no, please, just keep working. You can do it. Just push the boulder. Push it, keep pushing. And I'm like, you're a cheerleader. I'm like, keep pushing the boulder. And then like a month later, a cake order comes in from somebody you don't know. You're like, whoa, a cake. Somebody wants a cake. Holy crap. Stupid, don't know how to make a cake. Make a cake. Like, yeah. And then you're like, keep pushing the boulder. And they're like, okay, I'll push it. I guess I got one cake, but I still hate you, Sage. I'm like, I know, everybody hates me. Go push. Just keep pushing. Okay, I'll push the fucking boulder. And then push another cake. And then a muffin. And then a pie. And bam, 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 bam. And you know what's happened? The boulder started moving. The boulder started moving. And then what I'm going to tell you is people start getting busy, and then they really fire me. That's literally when they fire me. Like, wow, Sage, I'm selling tons of baked goods. It's amazing. You were awesome. See you, sucker. And I'm like, no, please, don't fire me now. Things are just getting good. They're like, I can hardly handle the work I got. And then I'm like, no, you got to keep pushing the boulder. Just push it. You don't even have to push as hard anymore. Just keep pushing. Like, no, I'm too busy. I'm like, God damn it. And then 6 months later, no more work. Okay? This is Black Lives Matter. That boulder started moving. That boulder is moving, ladies and gentlemen. You can do it, Taryn. You'll be a great marketer. You are a natural marketer, I can tell. You wonderful writing skills. I feel your passion. I feel your energy. Incredibly intelligent. And you understand, most importantly, superheroes. Which, the gods of our time. That's all I'm saying. Superheroes, the gods of our time. So anyways, it's just like that with Black Lives Matter. We can't stop pushing. We got to push harder. We got to push harder because we're making progress. Do you see that asshole cop in Canton? Like, he resigned and he didn't even have to murder that woman. He didn't even have to beat her up. He just was rude as fuck. And he resigned because he was a true asshole. That's progress. We're doing great. We have to hold these fuckers accountable. And what I find is when I am loud and obnoxious and seemingly, and when you hate me the most, is when I'm making the most improvement. So keep hating me. I don't give a fuck. I don't care. I'm just sitting here, over here. I don't even think you're real. I think you're all bots. I don't believe a single one of you. Nobody would watch this bullshit. It's a nice Sunday morning. No human being would be here listening to this insanity. I don't think you exist. So I don't even care. It doesn't hurt me that you hate me. Tell me you hate me. Tell me that I'm on the outs with my wife. Tell me I have financial problems. I just added to all the cool things people say about me. Keep coming up with new ways of telling you how much a piece of shit I am. Because you know what? To me, that means you're listening. And I'm winning. I'm winning because I love you all. I love each and every motherfucking one of you. You know what? I even love that fucking asshole cop. You know why? Because he's got fucking problems, that fucker. He needs to see a fucking therapist. He's got real problems. Probably a drinking problem. He's probably hungover. I care about him. But you know what? That fucker can't be a goddamn cop. He can't even work at Walmart. Do you know, like, one of the things he did was he actually got a day leave off. He got suspended for a day because he was doing a side job at Walmart, being an asshole. He can't even work at Walmart anymore. I don't know what that guy should do. Maybe he should work without people. Not really a people person. Not really people his thing. Maybe pets. Maybe he could become like a dog trainer. Maybe he could work like with wild animals. Bears, maybe. Bears don't give a fuck if you're racist. They don't care. They're fucking angry themselves. Maybe he needs to work with bears. There's a lot of things that fucker can do, and I love him, but not as a cop, okay? What I hate to their core are institutions. I hate them. And the people that are propping them up, I oftentimes share my animosity with them too. But it's not because I hate them. It's because they are propping up the institution. It became their God, and I need to, reset their thinking. That's it. That's all I'm trying to do. I love all you fuckers. Every fucking one. I love Jeffrey Dahmer. Did I tell you I'm thinking about starting a Jeffrey Dahmer gift shop? I think people, as they were traveling from the East Coast on their summer vacation, would stop off at the Jeffrey Dahmer Museum off of I-76. I think I could draw in traffic. And you know what I would do? I would use it as a way to promote gay rights and mental health education. While having creepy ass Jeffrey Dahmer shit. I love Jeffrey Dahmer. I love the pedophiles. I love the fucking asshole cops. But look, because I love a pedophile doesn't mean I'm like, what you need to do is hang around more kids. No. You're very cool, and I think you're a wonderful human being, but you need to go away. Go over here. We're going to put you in a little box where you can't fucking mess with little kids anymore, okay? I don't hate you. I just can't have you diddling kids. It's just weird and messes them up for life. So it's not cool, okay? Not that I hate you. People hate that I support pedophiles. They hate it. It's one of the many things they hate. How can you support a pedophile? Because you hate them, asshole. You're the one that hates them, not me. I just want them to be safe in a place where they're safe and kids are safe and everybody's fucking safe. Okay? You get it? So fucking hate me. Just keep watching. I love you so much. You guys are the best. Have a great Sunday. Get out there, do something. Put a sign, fuck the Haven up, will you? Okay.